Today we are in the beautiful Pueblo Mágico of Ajijic. We have read everywhere that expats are flocking here. Expats are obsessed with this place, so we wanted to come here to find out why. We're Simone and Giovanni, and over the last 2 years we quit our jobs, moved to Mexico with our dog, got married, and began our journey to visit all 32 states of Mexico.
In the last episode, we shared our first impressions of Ajijic. So in this episode, we will be sharing the best things to eat, see, and do in this beautiful Pueblo Mágico located in the state of Jalisco.
So we just checked out of our Airbnb, which we just stayed in for 1 night, and now we're checking into a really beautiful lakeside property for the next 4 nights, which we're super excited about. You with your foot bag. Whoa, look at these gardens. Oh my goodness. Oh, and there's the lake.
Ajijic and Lake Chapala, are you getting into our hearts for a possible move in the future?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Wow, look at this. Oh, look how special this is. Welcome, Simone and Giovanni. Do you want to do the honors of the bed test? Which one is yours? Because I've got my own tonight.
I think I prefer to be close to the wall.
Like your bed? Okay.
I'm gonna go back flip. It's actually comfortable, eh?
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Happy to sleep on my own bed.
Yeah, I'm the most happy about that.
The view from here is just gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait to wake up to that.
Taking advantage that we are on the lower floor and we're going to go and see the garden area and the pool and the mountains and everything here. It's
wow, everything's so lush, eh?
yeah.
Man, everything is just so green and lush, and you just hear birds forever. There's just so much bird life here.
Buenas tardes. We've seen and we've been in like different pueblos mágicos in Mexico, but this is truly magical, eh?
So we just came across the Dead People's Wall, as it is translated. How do you say it in Spanish?
El Muro de los Muertos.
El Muro de los Muertos, and every single skull in there is dedicated to someone who was a resident of Ajijic who has passed. And it's kind of like a testament, a dedication, a tribute to them. Exactly. Tribute. It's very beautiful to see. I know, I love it here. This town square is so different from anything we've seen before. It's so colorful, so vibrant. This little center kiosk is just beautiful. If you see the detail on it, it's just absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Again, blown away by this place. Absolutely just... Something that I would like to note is there is a big issue with littering and trash in Mexico. Anywhere you go in Mexico, you're going to see trash all over the streets. However, here in Ajijic, they keep it very tight. I've not seen any trash anywhere, which is absolutely amazing. It's definitely not something that you will typically see within Mexico. Giovanni found another place to eat. Oh, look at this. I didn't know about this. This is so cool. This is the thing sometimes is it will look like nothing from the road, and just in the front there they have like 2 tables, and we're like, oh, that's cute. But then Giovanni decided to walk a little bit further, and you go like through the kitchen, and here you are in a courtyard. Look at these tacos that we just received. What? They look delicious. Salsa roja. Can you check them on there?
Checking on here.
Delicious, eh? Very good tacos. Giovanni and I both agree that we would definitely come back here, and if you do come here, definitely order the barbacoa tacos. They were delicious. And this place was also very reasonably priced. We just paid 105 pesos for
6 tacos and a drink.
And 6 tacos and half a liter of mango juice. Not bad at all.
Oh, that's beautiful, eh?
Wow, that really is stunning. So Giovanni and I have decided that we are going to do the hike tomorrow morning, and the lady at the front desk said that it takes about 4 to 5 hours, so we're going to just buy some snacks, some hike fruits snack. And hike snacks, some fruits and water and things like that. But of all the Oxos we've ever seen before, this one has the best backdrop, hands down.
The best backdrop, the best view.
Yeah. Wow. I think we found what we were looking for. You want red, right?
Yeah, red.
Should we get 2 bananas?
Yes.
Or 4 bananas. 4 plátanos. So we got bananas, apples, and oats and almond cookies. Hola, buenas tardes.
Tacos were so nice, eh?
They were so nice. Everything about today was so nice. Do you think that this is just like 40 minutes outside of Guadalajara, which is one of the main cities in Mexico?
The second biggest city in the entire country, or
Yeah.
like most like
Yeah.
dense.
A lot of
Yeah.
people come here for the weekend to escape the city, which I
Yeah.
totally get. So we're going to have an early night tonight because we're going to be hiking tomorrow morning, and we will see you there. Yeah,
Which one?
Alberca. That is one of the best breakfast views I've ever had. We got some pan, looks like sugar cookies, almond croissants, and some other kind of Danish. Looks great, eh?
Good.
Very nice.
We got your favorite breakfast.
Oh yes, I got chilaquiles. I need to stop ordering chilaquiles because I order chilaquiles every time chilaquiles are on the menu. I need to try something else, but they're always so good. Taste. Very good salsa verde. Very nice.
Omelette. And of course, some beans. Very nice.
Oh, I see something very cool. Quieres caricias? Oh, you want to bite me? Okay. Because we're kind of like in a valley, like we're surrounded by mountains, there are of course quite a few different hiking trails. However, we just decided to go with Tepalo because that's like the most well known, and that's the one
Kind of the
that
popular one, right?
yeah.
Are you ready to hike, my love?
I'm ready to go way up.
Way up.
Last time I was hiking with Simone, and I think was the first time that I was hiking. Was such an experience because we were almost eaten by baboons.
Okay, so we've decided to.
Oh,
They're there.
Definitely that.
Oh, there's more. Yeah. Okay. No, let's go out. Let's go out.
What do you mean?
So that we are under no real risk of encountering animals with big teeth that want to attack us. So I think we're good.
Almost there?
Okay, it looks like we're getting to the right place.
Where's our fitness level? Remember, cardio is cardio.
Cardio is cardio. Looks beautiful, hey?
Yeah.
I'm excited. Okay, let's do it.
But it's just nice here, eh? Actually, the temperature is going down, eh?
Y ya con eso ponemos la denuncia ambiental.
Buenos días, permiso.
Okay, we're on the right road and these cows. That's so cool. They're better at climbing this mountain than what we are. Cows? Oh god, he's huge. Hello, cows. Onwards.
Onward.
Oh, it's really beautiful here. Muy refrescante. Okay. Yes. Still got a long way to go by the scenes of things.
Ooh. Just careful, eh? It's narrow here. I think we just go to the top.
No, I don't think this is the top.
Oh no?
No. Wow. So beautiful, hey, my love.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels so nice. It's nice, hey, my love. Oh, wow.
Nature, eh?
Yeah, nature. They're very pretty. It was beautiful. Highly recommended. If you come to Ahiki, bring your hiking boots.
Yes.
Or
Look
your
for
sneakers. Eh?
and look for El Tepalo.
Yeah.
Very beautiful place. Very, very beautiful place.
the weather in Ahihic all year round is at an average of about 22 degrees Celsius. Right now it's the middle of the day, and even though it's not cooking hot, it's still perfect to go swimming. They actually have a hot tub, so I think that's where we're headed first.
Hot tub is what I'm looking for. Hold my hand.
Giovanni has volunteered to do a dive bomb for us. Is it nice?
Very nice.
That's so nice. Bien. Muy bien. Muy bien. Okay, hasta luego. Hasta mañana. Something that we love so much about these Pueblo Mágicos in Mexico is that you don't even have to be like paying to do activities. Just walking the streets is an activity in itself because the buildings are so interesting and unique, and there's usually a lot of detailing in the buildings, specifically like the churches and cathedrals. Drama Clothing Boutique.
I don't think we went drama, right?
Where the no drama llama. The thing that I really love about this chapel is if you look at the architecture, there's so much detail in it. And from flying our drone, we actually noticed that it is the highest point, it's the highest building in the entire town. So actually anywhere you are within the town, it's a really good landmark to know because you can see it from everywhere.
Also, due to the large expat community you can find here in Ajijic, they actually offer a mass in English.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So we've just come across a second chapel, and this one is actually right at the kiosk. This one, however, doesn't seem to be operational. It seems to be all locked up. Even if you can't come here to look inside the chapel, just coming to look at the outside of the chapel is absolutely amazing. It's like all made of stone. It's beautiful. Oh, oh yes.
I wonder when they were gonna go to
Something to know about Ajijic, and I think this is probably one of the main factors that makes this town so unique, is the fact that it is literally like a retiree's paradise. If you look at the demographic of the people here, I don't think I've seen more than about 5 or 6 people the same age as us. Everyone is kind of like of retirement age, and I would say almost like 90% of the retirees here seem to come from Canada and the United States. If you're a bit younger and you're looking for more of like a social scene and stuff, this is probably not the place for you. But if you like peace and quiet, this place is
the
amazing.
right place.
Yeah.
This is the right place.
Absolutely, yeah. But it's working.
I think we're gonna get some ice cream.
Yeah.
I think, I'm not sure because
We're definitely getting some ice cream.
nice cream. Okay.
This one.
Hasta luego.
Gracias, hasta luego.
No, está bien.
Gracias, que les vaya bien.
Igualmente, gracias. Nice cream. Finally arrived to the Malecón.
Yes.
Or port? How do you call it?
The Malecón.
Waking up in the flower bed, the sun is up, table set, we eat.
Walking the Malecón here in Ajijic is a must-do if you come here. I mean, it's like one of the main features of the place, and it's absolutely beautiful. But something that I have noticed is when we were here in the morning, it definitely pulls in more of like the expat crowd that are like walking their dogs and that kind of thing. Now we're here for sunset, and it definitely is way more of like a local crowd. And if you were wondering where the colorful Ajijic letters are, they are of course on the Malecón, just
Right there.
over here. So naturally you're coming to a lake, so you would think, oh, there must be a lot of like water activities and that kind of thing. The thing is, actually, the lake is very heavily polluted, apparently with like heavy metals and things like that. So it's actually quite unsafe to get into the lake. But just looking at the lake in front of us right now, it looks green and murky and filthy, and I have no desire to get in there at all. So that's pretty much our second day done in Ajijic. We had a beautiful time hiking, a beautiful time down here at sunset at the Malecón, enjoying the pool at the hotel, because I mean you can't swim in the lake, so I mean having a pool wherever you're staying is top notch. But we've got something super exciting that we're doing tomorrow, so see you there. We're very very fortunate to be in Ajijic on a Wednesday. Wednesday is a special day because they have what they call a tianguis, which Giovanni's going to explain.
Yeah, basically, tianguis is a informal market that people like. They have their own farm, so they do sell some like goods. So people come and buy from them. So you're basically getting these things from first hand.
Yeah.
Which is incredible because it's a way you can support the local economy.
And it's a way to get your hands on fresh ingredients. A very important part of Mexican culture.
Yes, it is.
Something that's very common to find in the tianguis is second-hand clothing. I mean, obviously they're washed and whatever, but second-hand clothing is a big thing here in Mexico. It's actually a big part of the economy.
Yeah, and sometimes they actually buy things from states, like garage sales, and they buy it in bulk.
Yeah.
And they call it ropa de paca, and they come and sell in the tianguis. So it's cheaper, and then sometimes you get good brands like brand names.
Yeah.
And they're using it.
Yeah. There's so much energy down here. Something that's really nice to see is that, I mean, of course, it's mostly like locals selling things, but you've got a nice mixture of locals and expats here buying things as well.
And selling it. I think there's someone like
Yes.
like expert selling stuff, which is very cool.
Yeah. So aside from the second-hand clothing, you're also going to find like a lot of knockoff clothing. We've seen a whole lot of like Levi's and Adidas and that kind of thing if you're into that. In South Africa, I suppose the equivalent of the tianguis is what we would call a flea market in South Africa. I don't know what you would call it in the States or Canada, but...
¿Cómo están los moras azules?
50 horas.
50 el
bote.
¿El bote? Okay.
Wow.
Ven.
Not bad, eh?
The other place was selling the same for 100 pesos.
How much is this?
50 pesos.
Wow.
¿Qué más? Aquí tienes, caballero.
Gracias.
What did you just buy?
Blueberries, moras azules, yes.
For 50 pesos.
50 pesos. What would you like to get, my love?
Gummy bears.
¿A cuánto tiene la nuez de la India?
100 gramos de esto, porfa. Gracias. So we got 100 grams of candy and 100 grams of cashews. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh.
Te lo dejo en 50 y sirve mucho para el pelo, para que no se te caiga, te lo fortalece.
So we just got natural rosemary oil for your scalp, but it actually promotes hair growth, and this is 100% natural. So that is a good find. I'm really happy with this. Alright, so if you are in Ajijic on a Wednesday, we would highly recommend coming to the tianguis. Even if you think that you're not going to buy anything, you're definitely going to buy stuff. We walked in there thinking that we were not going to buy anything, and we ended up buying quite a few things.
And don't have breakfast wherever you are, even at home, because you're going to get a lot of stuff here to try.
Yeah, there's so much opportunity to have some really great local breakfast, specifically like the birria tacos and that kind of thing. It all looked so good, but we couldn't eat it because we were so full. But yeah, come to the tianguis hungry. So we had quite an easy day today. We just went to the tianguis in the morning, and then we spent the rest of the day on property. We got upgraded to a suite, which is amazing, which we will show you in our next video, which will be Chapala. But last night when we were actually out on the
Malecón?
On the Malecón, we noticed that there seems to be a bit of a buzzing nightlife scene. So we thought, you know what, let's go and have a drink. Granny and Grandpa feel like going out, having a drink. So that's where we're headed now. Man, when we say that Ajijic is colorful, seriously, every second building is painted some kind of color of the rainbow, usually with designs and murals and stuff. It's just so beautiful. And if you're a photographer, oh, this place is to die for.
It's the Popo. Be cool.
Did I say hello? Bon. Oh. Cars. Another colourful house, and we are close to the lake. It's just down there. Okay, so I think we found our bar for the night. Hola, buenas noches.
Gracias. Where do you want to sit?
Maybe over here?
There's some mommy. Muchas gracias.
Yes, wow. So we were totally wrong. Like last night we heard music and we saw people, so we assumed that there was some kind of like nightlife scene. But we're out here in amongst the nightlife and there is nothing going on. We are the only people here. There is no music. There is no one around. So we're back in the hotel now and we decided to order some room service. So it has just arrived. Let's see it, Giovanni.
Room service. Quesadillas.
Quesadillas. Oh, look at the brownie. Oh my goodness. Super pumped. So that's pretty much it for our Ahahik guide. We hope that you guys enjoyed this and got some value out of it. We are obsessed with Ahahik. It's just so small and peaceful and quaint, and the people were super, super friendly. We would definitely come back here, possibly even move here. But tomorrow we're actually headed to Chapala.
Yes, actually Chapala is a neighboring town close to Ahahik, and also we're gonna be sharing more videos about the state of Jalisco. If you don't wanna miss that, please subscribe to our channel, like this video if you enjoy it, and that being said, we will see you in the next episode. Hasta luego! Join us in the next episode where we take you on an epic day trip to the town of Chapala. Oh, sí, sí. Pero conservada todavía, ¿no? ¡Mujer!